Hey guys, and welcome to an all-new episode of Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. I am Hamburger Mike, you can call me Mike. Okay, so the first level here is Mumbo's Mountain, and it's a mountain that Mumbo inhabits. Okay, so let's see. As you can now look on your right, the game level statistics have changed to satisfy the needs of Mumbo's Mountain. So basically, you collect 10 jiggies, 5 Jinjos, 2 honeycomb pieces, notes, learn 3 moves, there's a witch switch, and yes. So, we got 2 Jinjos now. And now we have collected our second Jiggy, which because of that, we now attain our first achievement for, the Xbox Live Arcade version, known as Get Jiggy, which is worth 10 gamer score, and you get this by collecting 2 Jiggies. So it's essentially like getting your first Jiggy, except like you need to get that first Jiggy outside of the level to access the level, so yeah, like, whatever. So we have our first achievement out of 12, and the total number of gamer score you get from the 12 achievements equal up to 200 gamer score, so yeah. If you don't have an Xbox 360 and don't have this version of the game, then you don't understand what I'm talking about, but for those that do, yes. Now, basically we have, with the notes on the right, we have a somewhat live note count, but as I was editing this, it was taking far too long to do every single individual note, so I decided to just edit it in a way so like it'll go up throughout like the number of group notes. Like if there are like 3 notes sitting there, then it'll go up by 3 notes. Okay. It makes me wonder why you're defending, why Conga is like defending a tree of oranges, because he's like an ape, a simian, a gorilla. And then like this monkey wants an orange, chimp wants an orange. It's like, I don't know. It's like, why don't you want a banana? What's so special about an orange? So already we have 3 Jiggies on this level. And already the right side of this screen is looking colorful. So this move allows us to shoot eggs forward and behind. And that's how you get to use the eggs. So how's everyone doing this week? Like, did anybody have a good weekend? I had an interesting weekend. Just at my girlfriend's party. Yes, I have one of those now, a girlfriend. And it kind of ended badly. I mean, it was good for like most of it, but then like bad stuff happened. And it was pretty awful. That's all I'm gonna get into it. I probably shouldn't have revealed that. Yes. Oh yeah, I also got my hands on GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64. I love this game, and I have not played it in ages. And if you're wondering why I didn't get that Jiggy, I'm gonna collect it later. Because I'm gonna be returning here with a new move, because there's something over there. I always find this bridge annoying. It's just trying to get those notes. I mean, sometimes you fall off, sometimes you don't. So now we can go onto this hill and, you know, like, collect more notes on hill platforms. Except this hill has a Jiggy, so it's pretty awesome. So yes, I didn't say anything about this, but Mumbo tokens, like those gray Mumbo-looking face things, those are needed to, like, they're basically needed to transform into different creatures in this game, depending on what level you're at. Like, there's only certain levels you can transform into something. But yeah, but for each transformation, it goes up by 5 Mumbo tokens. Oh yeah, one thing people should think about is just that. When you're getting rid of the totem pole, be sure to leave one piece so you can jump on top of it. And then do like the ZA move so you can do like the super high jump thing. So you can get the empty honeycomb piece. Each level in the game contains 2, so after completing, essentially going through 3 levels, collecting 2 from each will get you an extra, like, you know, energy meter thing. I always found this amusing, just like you're breaking huts and then just notes fly out and then eggs fly out. It's like, were there any people in those huts? And I don't know. So now we've collected every single Chinjo. And we got an extra life. And why aren't I collecting those Jiggies? Well, you'll find out soon. Those who do know why. Oh yeah, and I suggest not doing this as regular Banjo, because going onto that mountain is very slippery and there's no way to get up. And basically you have to use the termite transformation to reach it without slipping. But I was a boss and decided to do things wrong and to speed through for some reason. So now we have 5 Mumbo tokens, and now we found the witch switch. And this will allow us to collect a Jiggy inside Grunty's lair. And basically each level in the game contains a witch switch. And each witch switch will give you access to a new Jiggy inside of the lair. So you collect the first one right away in the lair, and then there's 9 more to go. So basically you have to hit 9 witch switches, 1 from each world, and then yeah. So now we can finally go inside Mumbo's hut. But of course, we're only gonna get this Jiggy right here, since the termite can't reach it. And this is Mumbo's lair. Not lair, but Mumbo's hut. And the sign says we need 5 Mumbo tokens in order to transform. So this is Mumbo Jumbo, and this dude, he transforms you into stuff. And he has the most scariest face you've ever seen. Well, it's actually a skull, and apparently it was Grunty who turned his face into a skull, or just like, yeah. You never get to see his actual face. So now we have just obtained the second achievement, which is Mumbo Jumbo, worth 10 gamer score. And essentially, this achievement is earned by just, you know, transforming for the first time. And see, that's the reason why I left those Jiggies there, is because as the termite, you don't go through the whole Jiggy dance thing that Banjo does. So now we're pretty much on the final stretch of the level, with 1 more Jiggy and some more notes to get. Well, 6 more notes now. Oh yeah, and because we've transformed, the Mumbo token count on the left has changed to 10. Ooh, and now 6 lives. And we've already learned 9 of the 15 moves in the game, which is cool too. So it's pretty much right here where you would go to get the empty honeycomb piece, but of course I got it as Banjo. So now we have officially 100%ed Mumbo's Mountain. This is great. And it was done relatively fast too. I'm actually quite proud of myself. Though I'm sure I could do it much faster, but I'm not here to speedrun. So now we are back out of the lair, and as you can see now, the note door image to the right is now activated, which means we have a new note door to access. And basically the 50 is the next, basically the number indicates the next note door you have to open. So if you look to the left now, you can see that we have 100 out of 900 notes. And this counts for the game totals outside of the level, because the notes you collect don't matter until after you leave the level. So that list does not update until you leave the level. So our first note door here is worth 50 notes. And because we have 100 notes altogether, we're able to go through the door with ease. And our energy is low. And now we can go through the next note door. Except we don't have enough notes yet. We need 180. So we have to go to the next level before we can do such a thing. And this character here is Brentilda, which just said Grunty's nicer sister, which randomly only appears in this game and never again after this game. But she's relevant now. Basically, she gives off some tips, like information about her sister. And this information will be useful later on in the game. None of which I really use at all, but... So, we have opened up the second level world, Treasure Trove Cove. Treasure Trove Cove, that's funny. Actually, no, it's not. So, we defeat an enemy and randomly get energy for the first time. Yay, another Mumbo token. Now these warp cauldrons, or magic cauldrons, are quite useful. Basically, as it says, you have to find another one of the same color, and then you can use it as a shortcut. So basically you can warp around the lair with these. It's not as... It's a good means of warping to start off the series, I guess, but it works much more effectively in Banjo-Tooie, in my opinion, but that's just me. So now, we've activated another one, but this one's red, whereas the other one was purple. So, they don't link up, obviously. And these are gold feathers, which the feather will explain to you right now. Well, invulnerability feather, sorry, not gold feather. Now, we're swimming. Swimming is fun. And we have some sort of underwater cave to swim through. Now I wonder what could be in here. Alright, so we're gonna go into this cave, and holy crap. There's a jigsaw puzzle here with only one piece there. And I can't make out the letters. Well, actually, yes I can, but... yeah. And... where's the Mumbo token? There's actually a Mumbo token over there, but for some reason I can't find it. Yeah, there's supposed to be one back there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, So there's nothing we can do in here because there's no jiggy thing to stand on to fill out the puzzle, and we don't really have enough jiggies to fill the puzzle in the first place. So now there's not really much we can do, so I guess we'll go to the second level world, and I'll see you next time.